Look at my bountiful harvest and my plentiful money. Ever since I participated in the RIP project, I am able to get more seeds, better land, and access to the UK market. All thanks to CMU. Yahoo!
I'm very happy for the PUs that they have been profitable, but we have been making a lot of losses. Why is this so, and when is this going to end? If our donors do not continue to support us anymore, I'm afraid such happiness cannot last. We have to find a way, some method, to ensure that the REAP project is commercially viable, to ensure happiness for all of us in Kenya.
The model illustrates the existing REAP project and its various key stakeholders. The donors on the left are providers of capital to purchase resources. The CMUs and PUs work together to transform resources into harvest. The harvest is then sold to the private sector exporters and then to the UK supermarkets.
Work. Don't work. I can't decide if I should go to work today. Since I pay 10% of our gross profits to CMU, the more I earn, the more I pay. Moreover, since we now share ownership of a PU, I should just let the other farmers do the work. I will just reap the rewards at the end of the day. Woohoo! Don't work!
I am the middleman, the private sector exporter. Why should I bother about the PUs? They only make up 5% of our revenue.
If you want us to buy your products, you must comply with A, B, C, D, you we get. You don't have that, we don't buy.
I donated to Care International, but how much of my money goes to the REAP project in Kenya? I have not the slightest idea.
The amount of funding REAP project receives is highly dependent on the budgeting process of Care International. Hence, the REAP project should be isolated from Care International so that donors can inject funds into the REAP program directly. This also ensures stronger donor loyalty. In addition, CMU can invite companies to come on board as donors by incorporating the REAP program as part of their corporate social responsibility program.
There exists an opportunity whereby CMU can address the seemingly irreconcilable positions of the powerful private sector exporters demanding low prices and that of the weaker production units who are interested in selling their goods at better prices.
As the UK supermarkets remain the main buyer of the private sector exporter goods, CMU could educate UK supermarkets that want to practice corporate social responsibility about its REAP program and persuade them to endorse the REAP program by paying a higher price for the vegetables for the cause of helping smallholders. This, in turn, would translate into better gains to private sector exporters, who may then be more willing to display higher purchase commitments and buy at higher prices. Profits earned by each PU should be distributed in such a way that each farmer is rewarded proportionally to the amount of crops he or she produces.
To prevent loan defaults and resulting bad debts, CMU should demand collateral from each farmer before they can secure loans.
Instead of collecting 10% of gross profits, CMU should collect a fixed amount as management fee. This encourages the farmers to maximize their earnings, as this means that the more they earn, the more they get to keep. We propose CMU collect an amount of $11.37 in 2004, $6.34 in 2005, and $3.49 in 2006 to cover its costs. Whatever amount the farmers fail to pay, the amount will be carried over to the next period. CMU should also aggressively look towards securing other exporters that sell to the Middle Eastern and North African markets. According to the Economic Research Service of the USDA, Middle East and North Africa region is a major global market for agricultural and food products, with Saudi Arabia, Turkey, and Egypt, enjoying the highest growth in agricultural imports. Oink oink, bah bah, moo.
CMU should also look towards diversifying the farmers' sources of income by encouraging livestock production which, according to the 10-year Agriculture Marketing and Policy Analysis Project, accounts for 42% of agriculture GDP, and this is expected to grow further. As the reaping and sowing of the harvest involve long intervals of rest, the farmer is also able to use his spare time to attend to his livestock to increase secondary income. In addition, livestock production is more resilient to bad weather. Criteria for selection are based on the objective of ensuring the financial sustainability of the CMU. The criteria are namely the extent of benefit on the financial health of the CMU and whether such benefits are temporal or long-lasting.
Securing more funding from donors has a large extent of benefit on the financial health of CMU. However, the benefits are likely to be temporal as there is no guarantee that CMU can continue to secure the funds in the long term.
Corporate social responsibility has a small extent of benefit on the financial health of CMU as the private sector exporters are still able to retain large bargaining power and hence low purchase commitments as they continue to grow 80% of their exports in their own farms. Moreover, the benefits are temporal as the impending costs required to comply with the standards necessary to export into the UK market makes it unfeasible for the PUs to continue supplying the UK market.
Hence, it is necessary to diversify into new markets that do not require compliance with many standards, as well as new products to ensure varying sources of income.
Better motivating the farmers to work has a large extent of benefit on the financial health of CMU, as it ensures that the CMU has sufficient revenue to cover its costs, and such benefits are highly likely to be long-lasting.
In conclusion, CMU should adopt the above stated recommendations. This is a summary of what we have covered in our presentation.
La vie, c'est si bon, c'est si bon. La vie, c'est si bon, c'est si bon. J'aime la musique, mais j'ai préféré la sport. J'aime le cinéma, mais j'aime...
In the short run, stronger donor loyalty can be encouraged.
La vie, c'est si bon, c'est si
In
bon.
conclusion, as an
C'est si bon, c'est si